has come. We've diluted the water. Well, standard that we've created. Here, no one's look at this. Yes, we know right there. What this chick is doing, dude. Yo, look at this. Like, yo, send the asteroid, dude. Stop. Stop. You see me standing there. Cold. Stop. Stop. Cold. You see me standing there. Strong. Stop. Come on over to YouTube, guys. We're gonna break this clip down because this is actually a microcosm of a way bigger issue that we need to discuss. Boom. Okay, so obviously, as you guys can see here, this okay, this I don't know what this is doing. She's spinning some yo-yos or some shit like that, right? Say 6 kids, 2 divorces. Some say I would fail, right? And she plays this music. Now, let's really break this clip down. Okay, let's really get into the molecular analysis of this because there's something going on behind the scenes that I don't think you guys are seeing. In order to explain this properly, you guys need to understand men versus women. Men are designed to spread their seed far and wide with as many partners as they can, right? To basically push their offspring, create a genetic legacy. That's what we're put on earth to do. Women are designed to hold their egg for the best male that comes to them. Okay? This has been programmed into us as human beings for millions of years, thousands, millions of years, whatever you want to call it. But the point is that human beings are put on earth to procreate. The path of procreation for men is significantly different than the path of procreation for women. For men, we must create our value, women respond to said value, and then mate with us. For women, they're born with value, men respond to them, and then they're able to go ahead and have children and offspring with that male. Okay? So our goal is to have offspring. When a woman, right, doesn't have kids, or doesn't have a family, or doesn't have a partner, okay, she's effectively failed from a biological imperative perspective. Why? Because the barrier to entry for a woman to get sexual access to have children is extremely low. They don't have to do much to secure a mate, okay? Since women don't have to do much to secure a mate, if they don't have a mate, they're a failure. Now, I know that this is considered extremely controversial in 2026 because we never hold accountable for anything. But for some odd reason, we refuse to call women losers. We refuse to make fun of women for not performing. Men have barometers of success. But have you guys noticed that there's no real barometer of success for women? You guys thought about that? If they don't become successful and make money, they're not going to be ridiculed that much to the same degree as us. If they choose not to have a family, they're not going to be ridiculed that much. So female success is fairly ambiguous. There's no real definition of female success. Thanks to feminism, it's made the water extremely murky. For men, you had to make money, become successful, be competent, and then the reward to that was sexual access. For women, it used to be you have a family. But since feminism has come, we've diluted the water and made it where, well, in this realm, you could be a boss babe. In this realm, you could be a family woman. In this realm, you could just be single. And we've completely made it where there's no real barometer of success for women. This is very important. It is from this nebulous standard that we've created for female success where women like this right here thrive. Okay? Because now that we don't have clearly defined parameters of success for women, women can basically articulate what success is now. Something like this saying I have 6 kids with 2 divorces would say I failed. But what is she doing? She's in an empty apartment, spinning around some yo-yos or whatever she's doing, with some cringe music, with her iPhone set up in a corner to record herself. Let me be explicitly clear about this for you guys. Whenever a woman goes on TikTok, Instagram, social media, or some other platform to showcase her relationship failure and say, oh, regular people would say this is a failure, this is an L, I'm going against the grain. That in of itself is a declaration of failure. I'm going to say that again. I'm going to say that again. Anytime a woman gets on the internet and posts a photo or a video of herself saying, I'm single and I'm doing this, or people will laugh at me for saying this or doing this, or say that I'm a failure. Anytime she does that, that is a declaration of failure in of itself. Why? Because she's failing herself biologically. She understands and knows that her value is predetermined based on the caliber of men that she can attract and having a family. She knows this biologically, or it's wired in her heads. So when she goes ahead and records this video, goes against the grain, against her biology, spinning a bunch of things like a thing. Some people would say this is an L, but not really. She's going against her own biological imperative and fishing for compliments, fishing for approval, fishing for validation. The fact that she's fishing for validation on the internet is the L in of itself. And I need you guys to really understand this shit. Okay, let's break the fourth wall. It's an apartment with a phone set up on a tripod, with a jacket on, an outfit that she clearly picked out, spinning a bunch of some weird shit. I don't know what this is doing. She recorded it. Well, first, she planned it. She set the camera. She got dressed. She got these two weird little things. Recorded herself doing it, edited it, and then put it on the internet. She took all these deliberate steps to make a video to justify her current life situation. And she's looking for validation on the internet from other women to make her feel better about her shitty situation. Now, let me be explicitly clear about this. The only people that can get away with ridiculous behavior like this are women. Could you guys imagine in another scenario? Some fat dude with Cheeto pups on his face and a dirty white beater in this basement with this spinning yo-yos around. Oh yeah, I have no money, so people would say I failed, right? Could you niggas imagine that shit? I need you guys to really, close your eyes and envision this shit, because I need you niggas to understand the craziness. Close your eyes and envision this. Some neckbeard niggas in this basement, darkest, with an iPhone set up, dirty white beater, cutting it out like a pitcher's mound, ponytail with a receding hairline, dirty glasses, black shorts that have awkward and strange white stains on them all over the place, and some dirty white Nike socks. In an empty basement, walking around with yo-yos. Some would say that I'm a loser for being fat, a virgin, and broken, living in my mom's basement. Some would say this. Could you imagine if that nigga put that video on TikTok? What do you guys think would happen if he put that video on? What do y'all niggas think would happen if he actually uploaded that shit? Bro would get sauteed for years to come. Not days, not months, years. He would be sauteed. He would be memed. He would be cooked into oblivion in the comment section. The video would be reshared everywhere. He would be on talk show news, laughing at his stuff. He would get stir-fried. Stir-fried. And it is because he would get stir-fried that he would not post something so stupid. Because he understands that highlighting being a failure is just unacceptable as a man. And this goes to show the wild discrepancy in how we treat bad female behavior versus how we treat bad male behavior in society. The reason why men aren't fishing for validation on TikTok and shit like that for being a loser is because we know there's consequences to posting stupid shit like that. We know we're going to get roasted. We know we're going to get made fun of. We know that the comment section is going to air fry us for years to come. We'll be memified. We'll be immortalized. Meanwhile, women do dumb shit like this. And if you go in her comment section, guaranteed it's a bunch of, you go girl, yes, slate queen, you're the best, clock it, some other dumb shit like that. She knows that she's a failure. Deep down, she knows she's a failure. She's cried herself to sleep multiple times. To ease the pain, she made this cringe video, posted on TikTok, and wants reassurance from her other female counterparts, the sister Uber Alice is what we call it, to justify her bad life decisions. And women get away with doing this all the time. This is why women post cringe content on TikTok all the time, looking for validation for their poor decisions. And us as a society enable it in general. Meanwhile, a big man did the same thing, and he was the functional equivalent of her, because her being two times divorced with 6 kids, she's a failure. If we took the male equivalent, some loser in his basement doing this shit, we'll laugh that nigga into oblivion. So there's checks and balances for men, but there's no checks and balances really for women. And since feminism has come in and made the female role extremely nebulous, we don't really know what the measures of success for men and women are. Now I know, I call it out, I say it all the time. Hey, your job is to have kids, not be and serve a man who's superior to you. I got it clearly defined. But unfortunately, not enough men think the way that I do. Or they don't have the ability to say what I say openly. They might think it, but they can't actually say it. So I'm on an island by myself saying this shit, being called a racist and a misogynist and everything else like this. Because the overwhelming majority of men, the prevailing number of men, enable shit behavior like this. And this is why women are spinning yo-yos in empty apartments with cringe captions and music saying that, oh, I'm happy. Totally coping, even though I guarantee you this cries herself to sleep multiple times a month. Guaranteed. Anytime a female gets on TikTok or Instagram or whatever and is open about her failures and talks about this, that in of itself is a declaration that she knows she's a loser. Hence, why she had to go into the internet in the first place to get cheered up by strangers. Going to the internet for validation from complete strangers for your poor life decisions is an L of itself. And don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Don't let these tell you, oh, I'm being me. Oh, this is how I express myself. Oh, I'm doing. Get out of here with that, bro. Get out of here with that. Lack the ability to have what I call like finite decision-making capabilities. Let me explain. The average female is extremely indecisive and extremely unsure of themselves. This is their biology. Okay, they're very emotional, they're very erratic, right? This is why they need a man to lead them, okay? This is why women are so attracted to men that are dominant. The reason why women are attracted to men that are dominant and competent and leaders is because they're followers. They're born to be followers. And I don't give a what anybody says. That's the truth. They're designed to follow men, not the other way around. This is precisely why they're attracted to men that are dominant, okay? Now, if a woman doesn't have a dominant man in her life to lead her, what's going to happen is she's going to adhere to the strongest ideology and go into that bullshit.